Indiana, yes, let's deep dive into Indiana. First of all, what's a Hoosier? I don't know. I was doing the research and there is no agreed upon basis for what a Hoosier is. So I'll give you one story that is plausible. There was a contractor in Louisville named Samuel Hoosier. He oversaw the building of the first canal in the Falls of Ohio. Apparently, he preferred to hire guys on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, and so other guys would be like, oh, those are Hoosiers men, and eventually we'd just call them Hoosiers. Is the story true? I don't know. There's so many stories. You can deep dive yourself into it, but that's the story I'm going with. Here's what I do know. School colors, crimson and cream. With that, let's get after it. Hardshell helmets come along in 1949 for Indiana, and they are cream with a crimson center stripe. In 56, they add players' numbers to the side and wear this through 1959. In 1960, the center stripe is gone, but IU appears both on the front and back of the helmet. This is worn for 2 seasons. In 62, the Hoosiers go with a plain crimson lid and wear it through 64. In 65, it's a cream helmet with crimson center stripes. In 67, the helmets go crimson. Cream center stripes and a block eye is added to both sides and is worn through 1972, except for the 69 season when a 100 sticker is added to the back to celebrate the 100th anniversary of college football. In 73, the helmet becomes more scarlet and the center striping is red, white, and black. In 76, the face masks are changed to cream, and this is the look through 1982. Along the way in 81, guards Jim Sankinich and Mark Filburn put black tape over the eye to be different. Head coach Lee Corso had him remove it. In 83, Sam Weish is head coach and introduces a new look. The center stripes are gone and an interlocking IU is worn on both sides, but it lasts just 1 season. Bill Mallory becomes coach in 1984, and the Hoosiers go back to a block eye on a more crimson helmet and wear this through the 1990 regular season. In the Peach Bowl, at the end of the 90 season, Indiana wears a black face mask. In 1991, the black face mask remains, but the helmet changes in the form of cream and black center striping. This runs through the 94 season. In 1995, the eye is outlined in black, and in 96, the center striping removed. In 1997, Indiana coach Cam Cameron switches the team to black helmets. IU is set in a crimson oval with a cream border, and the helmet has crimson and cream center striping. This runs through 2000. In 2001, the center stripes are removed and the logo appears to get slightly smaller. The next year in 2002, the Hoosiers go back to crimson lids with the cream IU look and face mask. This runs through 2004. In 2005, they switch the face mask to crimson and it's a main look through 2007. For 1 game in 2005 and 7, the block eye returns with dual cream center stripes. For the 2007 Insight Bowl against Oklahoma State, the Hoosiers switch out the block eye for the Trident IU look. They continued to wear the look for every game through 2010. In 2011 and 12, 2 main looks. Crimson with cream IU, which is the same look they had from 2002 through 04, and a cream helmet with the crimson IU. Also for 2 games in 2011, they wore a pink IU for breast cancer awareness. This look was repeated once a season from 2013 through 2015. 2013 saw an explosion of options for Indiana. The chrome candy stripe helmet was worn at least 2 games a year from 2013 through 17. The candy stripe has an interesting history at IU. Many assume that the stripes originated with the men's basketball program. They made their first appearance on the hard court in 1971 when Bob Knight's first IU squad played the program's first season at the new Assembly Hall. But it was another legendary Indiana coach, Doc Councilman, who brought the stripes to Bloomington, and for a reason other than fashion. He put stripes on the swimsuits so he could see the rotation of the swimmers, and somehow that bled into candy striped sweats that they were wearing when they won the NCAA title, so the look stuck. Back to the helmets. The block eye throwback was worn once a year in 13 and 14. Against Michigan State in 2013, cream helmet with thick crimson stripes, which came to a point at the back and IU on either side. For 1 game in 13 and 14, same helmet with players' numbers on both sides. For one game against Purdue in 2013, same helmet with IU on the right, players' numbers on the left. And for at least 2 games a year from 2013 through 16, crimson helmet with the Indiana State flag on the left, IU on the right. 2 new looks in 2014. For 3 games, this look with the state flag on the left, IU on the right side. This popped up again for 3 games in 2016. Against Purdue that year, same helmet, but with a block I on either side. 6 new looks came out in 2015. Against FIU, this look with players' numbers on the right and block I on the left. For 2 games in 2015 and 1 game a year the next 2 years, script Indiana on a crimson helmet. 1 game in 15 and 16, script Indiana on the cream helmet with thick crimson center stripe. 1 game in 15 and 16, same helmet with patriotic script Indiana. 2015 against Michigan, players' numbers on the left of the crimson helmet and a block I on the right. And for the final regular season game of 2015 and the opener in 2016, gray script Indiana on the cream helmet. 3 new looks in 2016. Against Nebraska, crimson helmet with large players' numbers on both sides. Against Northwestern, script Indiana with a chrome face mask. And this look was back against Purdue with the block I on the left and numbers on the right in a new font. 2017 opener, the Hoosiers go throwback to the 02 through 04 helmet, which came back again for a run from 2011 through 2012, hasn't been worn since. Week 2 and 6 of the 17 season, cream lid and face mask with crimson stripes and logo. The Hoosiers also rolled it out in the reverse look, but with the cream face mask, and it's remained in the rotation. 1 game in 2017 and 18, same helmet, but the IU is replaced by script Indiana. 1 game in 2017 and a number of games in 18, 19, and 21, same helmet with the block I. For the Purdue game in 2017, they flipped the color scheme, still with a cream face mask. 2017 against Wisconsin, patriotic script Indiana on a cream lid. Once in 2018 and 19, the Hoosiers wore this helmet with IU on the right and 44 on the left to honor George Taliaferro. The Gary, Indiana native was a 3-time All-American at IU who led the Hoosiers' unbeaten 1945 Big Ten championship team in rushing. He'd go on to lead the program in rushing twice and passing once, and following the 1948 season, became the first African-American drafted by an NFL team when the Chicago Bears selected him in the 13th round. 2019 against Rutgers, crimson helmet was worn with an old-school-looking IU. In 2020, for 2 games, Indiana wore this salute to service helmet. The center stripes have the names of the crew who served during World War II on the USS Indiana battleship. Since 2021, for at least 1 game a year, the Hoosiers have been wearing this 1995 throwback. And starting in 2022, the main look has been this helmet with black and cream center striping and black face mask. That's Indiana. Who's next? Follow Hooked on Helmets.